The history of Pali, an enterprise that has created its identity using the territory and its people as a driving force for growth and innovation. A story that sounds like a legend. Back in 1919, a child named Secondo Pali accidentally discovered 4 big beech planks whilst playing in an Austrian military warehouse that had been dismissed at the end of World War I. Those planks would eventually allow his father to resume his job as a chairmaker. Thus, this remarkable and enthralling story began, the story of Pali. Today, belief in their work is the company's mission statement, a binding doctrine throughout Pali's philosophy. That same spirit that up to now has remained untouched once heartened grandfather Secondo and his father, who never left their workshop from dawn to dusk unless they had turned out 8 chairs every day. At that time, words like trade and sales force were completely incomprehensible in the world of marketing. It was all about leaving for Udine and the surrounding villages with a cart loaded with chairs. Miles and miles to cover, knocking on almost every door in an attempt to sell 4 or 5 chairs if they were lucky. However, the destructive fury of war always leaves room for the rebuilding of houses, and furniture and chairs were suddenly in great demand. Secondo Pali, together with his family, was ready to tirelessly deliver tables and chairs in order to meet the needs of the community. Thus, in 1949, thanks to the entrepreneurial success that followed the economic recovery, a new building came to life, right in the garden amongst the family's vegetable plots. This was Pali's first plant. Entrepreneurial skills that lead to the right decisions being made at the right time are skills that Pali never lacked. As a matter of fact, a renowned iron crib manufacturer was looking for new partners in the Manzano area to produce lighter cribs made of wood. Pali was the only one to accept the offer. In 1968, Pali bought a piece of land to build a new, larger plant. In this way, marking the transition from a handcrafted dimension to an industrial one. In the early 70s, wooden cribs soon met the consumer's demands and tastes. People began to talk about corporate image and product communication. The elegant cribs made by Pali rapidly became every mother's dream. Diversification and specialization. 1974 marked a significant turning point, a radical choice focusing on crib production. The Pali brand eventually embodied new values in terms of quality and design. New scenarios appeared on the world market following the presentation of Pali's products at the most significant international fairs, Cologne, London, Milan and New York. Since 1988, Pali's investments have converged on research and acquisition of increasingly innovative technology. The entire production process has become computerized, yet man is still the maker of his own success. In 1990, in an attempt to set up an extensive distribution network, Pali created its own sales network in the USA, giving birth to Pali USA. Riding the wave of its own success, the company later opened Pali Design, a new plant for baby furniture based in Canada. Besides cribs, Pali's product range has since then included a line of accessories dedicated to children's living spaces. Innovation is what marks the transition from fiction to reality today. A development-oriented vision is one that Pali implements both in practice, in its daily commitment, and in perspective, anticipating the market demands, where changes in taste and economic cycles need constant adaptability. Pali's strengths converge on the diversification of products according to different lifestyles and consumer behavior, and are focused on design research, new materials, functionality, and flexibility. Today, Pali is a solid and well-organized reality, with production branches in charge of quality and cost optimization, thanks to the constantly growing demands set by the market. Today, in its fourth generation, we feel even more committed to passing on the passion, professionalism, and spirit necessary to face ever more engrossing challenges. There is no limit to our imagination. Strengthened by our past, we are already stepping into the future, where research and development will operate under the principles of sustainability. Then, our products will be made from completely ecological materials and according to zero-impact environmental processes. Then, our researchers will have found outstanding ergonomic solutions, both for children and their mothers. Then, our creativity and our talent will have shaped a new, interactive design devoted to the growth of the child. For Pali, then is tomorrow.